somebody told me that you need a super easy go-to date night, sultry, nighttime eyeshadow look, you are in the right place. Let's learn how to do it. You're gonna go in with a big domed fluffy brush right into a transition shade. You can use a bronzer if you want, but I'm pretty fair. Sometimes a bronzer can be a little bit too warm. This is the shade Too Much, and I'm gonna pack that right above my crease, doing little taps all the way up to my brow hairs without letting the bristles of this brush actually touch my brow hairs. And then I'm also letting a little bit of depth right here to snatch that nose contour. Then you're gonna go in with a brush that's a little bit more dense. This is the brush we're going in with next, and it's also pinched. I'm gonna go into a Merlot shade. This is Lucky One. I'm gonna dip in at a 45-degree angle, knock off a little bit of that excess, hold my eyelid. I'm not pulling my eye or anything. I'm just holding it so it doesn't move. And then I'm gonna begin to just zigzag that all in the outer part, bringing it forward and up. And I'm just gonna blend this all over the lid, paying more attention to the outside and crease. Then I can let go with my finger and zigzag on the edges to soften it all out. That same shade, you're gonna actually buff right on that lower lash line. Don't be scared to really buff this out and bring it out. It's gonna make your green eyes pop and really bring the whole look together. Then I wanna grab the ColourPop Stone Cold Facts palette. You guys know I've told you a million times I buy this palette over and over and over again for the white in this palette, the shade Luxe. I'm gonna take on a fluffy brush and I'm going to just buff that into this upper inner pocket. Also gonna bring it down into this lower lid and use it to snatch the nose. I'm gonna take a fluffier brush. I'm gonna grab into that same eyeshadow shade and I'm gonna use that right underneath here to brighten up. And I love to use an eyeshadow because an eyeshadow has all the pigment without any of the bulking ingredients that are gonna emphasize any texture underneath the eyes. Use it to clean up this eyeshadow out here as well. Snatch the nose. Take this Persona Cosmetics as a plum smudgy eyeliner. I'm gonna messily put that right in between the lashes on the outer half of the eye. I'm also going to tightline with this. This plum shade is gonna really make green eyes pop because they're complementary shades, means they're opposite the color wheel from each other. A flat, round, smudgy brush. I'm gonna go into that same shade Lucky One from the Precious Metal palette, and I'm gonna do a real smoked out, smudgy burgundy liner with that. It's not gonna be very defined. It's just gonna be a backdrop, kind of like a burgundy shadowing. Smudge out that lower lashes as well, right where they're coming out of the skin. Same brush, we're gonna dip into the black, just on the tips of that brush. And we're gonna stay a little bit tighter and smudge out a black wing that's a little bit closer to the lash line than the original burgundy shade, right at the base where the lashes are coming out. Do a little flick at the end. And then a trick is to take a very, very precise brush and go into not the black, but this burgundy shade. Pick up a little bit on that brush and then just pull out the slightest little wing. You're not gonna really know where it starts or ends. It's just a little whisper of a very small wing right there. A burgundy mascara on my lower lashes and a very volumizing black mascara on the top lash. And then this is the fully completed look. I'm so obsessed. It's so me. But if you love full in-depth tutorials like this, you are in the right place. So as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.